Police procedurals, educational events, and giving by golf. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, October 13th edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. Crime is an unfortunate fact of life. We just hope it doesn't happen to us. But a major crime took place here in Stafford, and our police department raced against time to save a life. Recently, the Stafford Police Department held a press conference about a major local crime.
On Wednesday, September 27, 2023, at approximately 6:04 a.m., the Stafford Police Department received a call in reference to a kidnapping at the 1700 block of Pecan Lane. Upon arrival, patrol officers made contact with the victim's husband, who stated his wife was leaving for work when she was attacked by 3 men outside. The 3 men scuffled with his wife, forced her into her own vehicle, and left the location. The husband attempted to help his wife, however, they pointed a firearm at him, at which point he retreated. Shortly after, the suspects demanded a ransom payment of $10,000 or threatened to cause bodily injury to his wife. Detectives made location and learned that a neighbor observed a suspicious vehicle parked around the corner. He described it as a black Dodge Ram pickup truck. We were able to utilize surveillance and video cameras nearby, where we located the suspect's black Ram pickup truck, along with the victim's vehicle that had hit the same cameras multiple times. With the help of the FBI, we were able to locate the victim's last known location via her cellular network or cellular data, which was in the Sugar Land area. We contacted the Sugar Land Police Department for assistance, and they were able to locate camera footage of both vehicles traveling together. The owner of the black Ram pickup was identified as Brian Rodriguez. During the investigation, detectives learned that the victim actually worked with Brian Rodriguez in the past. We were able to get Brian's contact information, and again, with the help of the FBI, we were able to pinpoint his cell phone on Galveston Island. We contacted the Galveston Police Department, who was able to locate the black Ram pickup truck, and they were able to rescue the victim. When they found the victim, her head was covered with a black sheet. Her hands were tied behind her back, and they placed 5 suspects in custody. They were identified as Jose Gonzalez Hernandez, also known as Brian Rodriguez, Claudia Elizabeth Rojas, who is the wife of Jose Gonzalez Hernandez, Pablo Mendez Cruz, Kelvin Gustavo Cruz, and Williams Noe Redondo Ramirez. Received a call at 6 a.m. and we've located the victim at about 1 p.m.
That is extraordinary.
It was a collaborative effort between multiple law enforcement agencies. The City of Stafford Police Department took lead in the investigation. Our detectives did a phenomenal job. They worked as a team back there, and with the help of the FBI, the Sugar Land Police Department, and the Galveston Police Department, they were able to save a life. And for that, our detectives deserve to be commended. It goes back to the saying, if you see something, say something. The neighbors next door to where this incident unfolded, very vigilant. They saw something that seemed out of place to them. They told us, and that is how we were able to locate this victim.
For Stafford Weekly News, this is Randall Williams. Honoring Ewan. Next.
You can try, but you won't find another city like Stafford, Texas.
Serving our community just like you like it.
Taking care of you and your home since 1945.
We believe in STEM to learn and STEM to earn.
We're heading into college certified and career ready.
As a former student of Stafford, I take pride in keeping our classrooms safe.
We are Stafford, we are one.
If you're a college student, you're aware of campus events like transfer fairs and career fairs, but are you ready for both at the same time? Stafford was, and we were there. HCC Stafford's Learning Hub is always busy, but one morning it seemed to be particularly crowded.
So here
Southwest Stafford campus. We have behind me, as you can see, our transfer fair, and over to the left, if you can see, we have our career fair services going on at the same time. What a great opportunity for students to be able to receive information about institutions that they are interested in transferring in, and also at the same time receive information about employment. That is such a, I don't even have the word for it. I'm just so excited about the collaboration between the two and that the support that we're providing to the student body.
So today we're having our fall career fair, and we have employers from around the metro area, and this is what it's all about. It's about bringing student scholars, student talent to the industry. And of the 14 Center of Excellence, we have student scholar talent for every industry.
Internship program? Or you want to get in the business? My major is MIS and finance. Oh, okay.
So when are you earliest eligible for full-time
Some of these industries are looking to staff their talent for the next 10 years. And this is an opportunity for industry to come to Houston Community College and connect student talent with their industry needs.
Oh, we have DPS here. Okay, come on down, students. Southwest students, your career fair is here. Your vendors are here to offer you employment. Please take advantage. If you feel like you do not want to enter into the workforce, then you do have the opportunity to go to the left side, to the transferring side. SCSA. All right, they're right here, students from this interested in San Antonio. We have Emerson College here. All right. We have University of the Incarnate Word San Antonio. So San Antonio is, they in the house today. So y'all need to come on over here, students. Tell us what you're doing today. Mr. Aaron is what, a part of SGA?
Yeah, and I'm also working as a work-study under Dean's office.
Okay, so what's your position in SGA?
I'm the parliamentarian.
The parliamentarian. So what are you assigned and tasked to do today for the student body?
I'm tasked to sign in the students to the career fair and make sure we get all their W numbers and, see how interested students really are in the career fair. So,
okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, we thank you very much for being a mentor and supporting the student body.
Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you. Someone messed up on the day and it landed on the same day, and we have benefited from that. So it was not really planned, to be honest with you, but it worked out in his favor to where the students get a double dose of all the resources we had to offer to them. And so we couldn't be more excited than today's event. And even though it rained, it doesn't stop any show here at Southwest Stafford campus. So if you're not here, you're missing out.
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams. Albert Einstein once said, "Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile." HCC's Dr. Kurt Ewan has lived such a life and was recently honored by his colleagues and students.
So today was the opportunity for a couple of things. One, as I approach the end of my time here, I wanted to kind of go out making a statement. I wanted to go out saying something about the work we do together, specifically in terms of the endowed chairs for teaching and learning excellence.
HCC Foundation is so proud and humbled to steward the funds of the Ewan Family Endowed Chair for Teaching and Learning Excellence. The legacy that Dr. Ewan has left on behalf of HCC faculty and student service professionals will carry on. The amazing example of leadership by service that Dr. Ewan has shown across his time at Houston Community College.
I received the award today for Houston Poetry and Arts Festival as well as Vocable. The Houston Poetry and Arts Festival will be an event that we hold in April for National Poetry Month that will bring writing organizations as well as publishers in the community to HCC campus.
A significant part of the work that I've done over the past 6+ years is to drive forward a notion that HCC is one college. There is a natural pull at this institution to go from separate colleges to a more unified one college vision. We can do such a better job when we're all united, working together to improve the student experience. Because together we're changing lives one education at a time, and by doing so we're changing the world for the better.
The comments that we hear from donors who contribute to the Ewan Family Endowed Fund truly speak volumes to the character of the individual, the namesake of this fund, Dr. Kurt Ewan, through their gift to be able to make an impact on future generations of HCC faculty and student service professionals.
The endowed chair in general, through the grant, will allow us to execute this event because it takes resources, right? And so this is going to allow us to get what we need to be able to have those community organizations come in.
So the endowed chairs, they write about a project. Ultimately, the idea is if we encourage people to deeply explore what they're doing and look for ways of improving it, that's the change we're looking for.
I get emotional because I'm so touched that I'm able to be a part of the legacy. I have interacted with Dr. Ewan a few times. He was so energetic and so enthusiastic, and it was very clear that he wants to support those people who are breaking the mold, but not breaking people to get what they want, that he's interested in people who want to uplift other people.
We welcome donations to the Ewan Family Endowed Fund. The page is open and active and ready to receive donations. You can scan the QR code on the screen and go right to the page to make your donation. This fund will live on in perpetuity, and it's through the generosity of donors to this fund that make that possible.
We have to do it together. Thank you all so much. It's been the privilege of my life to be here for the last 6+ years. Thank you all so much for being here.
Golfing for Good, next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
Second Mile has been a presence in Fort Bend County since 1990, helping people in crisis and need. Helping to fund that mission is an annual golf tournament, and we thought we'd drop in.
Today we have a golf tournament and banquet. So hundreds of people from the local community are gathering together because they want to help their neighbors and make sure local families have food to eat, have the resources that they need to thrive and get out of poverty.
Well, the Second Mile Mission is a nonprofit mission here in Fort Bend County that serves exclusively Fort Bend County neighbors. It was founded in 1990 by a group of Christians from Sugar Creek Baptist Church and has grown into its own nonprofit entity and serves all of Fort Bend County, the greater Fort Bend County.
So today's event, Second Miles Banquet, is what provides a lot of the funding to help us reach out as far and as wide as we do. Second Mile helps around 200 families a day, from food to helping with income support, jobs, finances, just such an array of needs. So today's event is the community coming together and making sure that the resources are available to help thousands of families here in our area, the people we interact with when we buy groceries, when our kids are at school, just families from across the board. Today is about helping them.
And as you know, especially since the pandemic, so much has happened over the last few years, and Second Mile has seen an enormous growth in the number of families that are reaching out that need help. And that's what we're about today, is we're trying to do whatever we can to make sure that Second Mile has the resources it needs to be able to further its mission.
A huge part of how we work is through collaboration. We do not work as an island. We work with the Houston Food Bank and local Fort Bend organizations because we all have different strengths that play well together. We'll see some pretty high crisis situations, and Second Mile might help with a portion and then connect with other organizations to make sure we're all working together to provide the most resources in the most efficient way.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.